What's up, vape fan? How y'all doing this week? Welcome to another episode of the Ohm Kiwis. I'm a MOXLEY. Is that a Megan? I'm not sure about that face. What was that face?
Dry hat face.
There we go, folks. Open the show with dry hit face. Spirit. I hope everybody's having a fabulous night. That was just the perfect way to open the show, Megan. Don't want too many of them tonight, love. Because
always remember to squonk.
Well, yeah, you've got a squonk in your hand. That's far less than. What's up, vape fan? How y'all doing this week? It's all on you. Welcome to another episode of the Ohm Kiwis. Oh, bless. Hope everybody is fab wherever you may be in the globe this evening, whether it may be your Tuesday or your Wednesday. Thanks for coming to hang with us little Kiwis from good old New Zealand once again. We have awesomeness for you guys tonight. More awesomeness, I should say. We always have awesomeness. But tonight we have some more awesomeness, some new flavours from 44 South down in Timaru. Here in good old
Limited.
Oh, yes. This is a special wee range tonight, guys. We have, so the Boss is a range of recipes endorsed by Jen. Jen is really picky out of her and Russ, and she likes a lot of lolly vapes, a lot of sweet vapes, the desserty, the whole sort of realm, very similar to my own. Love you, Jen. This is a very limited edition range. So literally, as we will be speaking about these juices tonight, they are going up on the website down in the description, guys. And as we're talking about them, there will be a limited run available of each flavor in this entire range. Will not be a permanent range. It may make an appearance at a later date back on the juice line, but for right now, this is a limited edition fun bag of flaves we will be telling you guys about tonight. Fun bag of flaves. I'm just going to wait for a few more peeps to roll in before I do some hellos. But yeah, as you guys know, we've had 44 South on the show a couple times now. Originally, we did their first run of juices from their line when they first opened. Ohm Kiwis launched them. We launched them to the world on our show, and they have done fabulously well. And then a few months ago, I believe it was June, we did the year anniversary that they have been rocking it out there in the New Zealand market.
Yeah, and then they had some more flavours added to their juice line at that point. So we were also trying that line. So, yes, it's all exciting.
The more on the line, really. It's the same main line, but there was more. And now there's more again, but this one's extra special because you've got to be in first to grab it if you want to try the awesomeness we will be telling you about this evening. So there's 4 juices in the Boss range, and then we are going to be tasting an original recipe of a juice that exists in their line right now, the Dane. We will be tasting the OG Dane, original gangster Dane, because it's the original recipe, and then they couldn't get hold of a concentrate and it got changed. And the changed recipe is the one that is available publicly and has been on their line the last year and a half. And then they got hold of the concentrate that eluded them from way back when, and the original recipe is now also available on limited edition. And there is a difference to the recipe that is currently on the line. So we will be talking about that tonight. There's just a little teaser for y'all. We will get into the tasting very, very shortly. Letting some peeps roll in. Megan, what is your palate cleanser setup juice this evening? Setup and juice, I should say.
My palate cleanser and setup. I've got the Pulse BF with the Pulse 24 on it, and I am vaping Ether from Fantology Potions. So that's my in-betweeny thing.
You're in between?
Yes.
In between. Nobody's going to be surprised by my in between.
Sugar baby.
Sugar baby. Shout out big loves to Jane and Jackie. Jane and Jackie. Oh my God, I just backwards you. Shane and Jackie. There we go. Got it out. Love you guys at I Vape. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Jane and Shaki?
Yeah, I backwards them. It always happens live, guys. Totes. And
oh, my nose is so itchy.
And I am rocking my good old Rusty Faithful Limitless on my Captain. That is my in-betweener and my palate cleanser for this evening. And we will go through our tasting setups in just a second. I'm going to throw some love out into the crowd. I hope everybody's fabulous. Fabulous.
I see my bosses. Hey, bosses.
I say your bosses too. Hi, bosses. Right, first to stroll in this evening. Big love's going out there to Paul, Mr. Labwork Vegas, hanging over in Australia. We haven't seen you in a while, darling. I know you're lurking tonight because you said holla out in the chat before we started. So big love's going over to Oz for you, my dear. And we've got Miss Jen is in the house. So 44 South is here, lovely watching, and I'm sure Russ is in the background lurking with the kids. Hey, Lawrence made it. Mick Level in the house. What's up, darling? And we got Mr. Moses cruising around out there in chat as well. Big loves to everybody, of course. Who else we hanging? We got Mr. Raven Shadow Vapes hanging. Hello, darling. Welcome, welcome. And, of course, loves out to the bosses, Sarah and Garen. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. G in the house. Oh, yeah. I had to pause and really think about that for a sec. Big loves going out to you guys looking out there. Loves going out to Shakira. Hey, honey, how you doing? And Mr. Shane Smith is in the house, and we've got Socrates lurking. Who else did I see just stroll in? What's up? What's up? Going out to another one of our dolls, Maxie. Miss Maxie in the house. Look, Maxie, birthday t-shirt. Love's going out there to Mr. Import Man. And who else did I see strolling around? There was Mr. Albert. What's up? Hope everybody is fabulous. And who else have I missed? I see Vince lurking. We got V-Dog in the house. Love's going out to Canada. Have I missed anybody? Remember, if you guys want to shout out, of course, type something out in the live chat and your name will pop up and we can give you a holla. Of course, oh my God, Marks, you can't forget. Hey to the lurkers.
The lurkers.
Loves for the lurkers. Because we loves the lurkers.
Yeah, don't mind me if you see me sort of like thinking at my nose. It's really itchy right now. Good old hay fever.
And we just said Miss Amy strolled in.
Yeah, barbecue at Maxie's.
Where's my invite? Are you going to shout me the ferry ticket to come to your barbecue?
And Amy's here.
I actually like feel so proud. I said your name right just then.
Yeah.
I have to pause every time to think about it. Garrett. I actually have to pause because I just want to break it up into how I've always said it. Oh, Joe, Miss Joe, another doll lurking. Hello, darling. I see you lurking because you stopped lurking just to say hi. All right, okay. And the chatters are rolling. All right, lovelies. Okay, Megs, let's go through our setups that we're going to taste on this evening, and then we will, jump into it.
Yes, you have a slightly, well, I suppose you have one more setup more than me, so I have like a small smorgasbord. So first up, we've got the trusty old Hustler. Love this box, and I've got the culverin on top. So, yeah, culverin.
That looks cool. It does matchy nice.
Yes, I love it. And then got the Stormtroopers. So I've got the Zenith, the white Zenith, and I have the Recoil Rebel on top of that. Next one I have Zek Capitan, and I have the original Recoil on top of that. I really wanted to use my BT200, but it's not charged. So I've had to pull out the box I really don't like. The LMC200. And that has the bonza on top. So
you should pause there and just tell people why they never see you use this box, why you don't like it, because I'm actually aware that people ask why they never see you use it on the show.
Because I hate it.
The look on your face, just, oh, lol.
Of all of the box mods and things that I have, I mean, I could potentially have grabbed something else, but they're mods that I haven't used in a really long time. But my options, I mean, I had my old as Snowwolf, which I kind of customized with the carbon fiber. I mean, and I've also got the other, the Limitless, the Chief, the Limited, the Arms Race, that's what it's bloody called. I could have potentially have used that, but I don't like using RDAs on it, because Juice could potentially get into it. There's that, but my builds are too low for it, and the other one I possibly could have maybe used was the Dovpo, Twister Messes one, but I didn't want to take this off there. It's so matchy.
That matchy wins out over pickiness.
Yeah, so I'm using a box mod I really dislike. I really dislike it. I don't like how it feels in the hand. The menu is a bitch to navigate, and I hate this freaking mirror finish on the blooming panel. It's so many things I just don't like about it.
There you go, guys. You heard Megan had a whinge. She had a whinge. It's actually, I just wanted to make a point of like making her talk about that, because yeah, just the look of let's not talk about that box ever. It happens quite often.
Yeah. It's one I would love to give away, but well, not so much give away, I'd love to sell, because my god, the amount of money I dropped on that damn thing, fuck, I feel like it's a waste of money.
You should sell it, darling. You should sell it.
Oh, thank you, Albert. Yeah, the Snowwolf was probably one of my, actually I think it's the first 200 watt box mod I ever purchased. It's the original, very first Snowwolf. That's what that one is. And yeah, I only ended up covering it because I found myself constantly wiping the panels, you know, like you do your phone, and then gets the fingerprints and shit on it, and so, no, I'm covering it.
I have a tissue in my hand always. It's what I'm always doing when you guys see me doing this. I'm grabbing more tissue. I'm always wiping. Always the wiping. And then when I do the show, I'm always wiping lipstick off my drip as well. So if you guys are always wondering what my hands are up to, that's actually what I'm doing. I'm just wiping off screen. Alrighty, guys. So on tonight's menu, my smorgasbord. I have my bling bling set up going on. Got my gold peerless on my shiny hustler. Shiny. They just went white. And I put my blue drip tip on it, which actually looks really nice with the gold. And it's matchy because I have blue screws in the peerless, but you can't see that till I take the top cap off. But it matches.
Yeah.
Set up one. And then I am rocking a really high build to be able to run my PWM tonight. And I've got my new BJ box mod. Hang on. Oh, that way. That's the side everybody wants to see. And I have my original recoil on that wee baby. And I have one of my fave setups, mentioned it a few weeks in a row now. My Purple Goon is rocking my Admiral. So there will be a tasting tonight on the mech run. Well, more lower mech than my other mech. Yep. I knew what I meant. Got my Bonza on my Revenger. Thought that would look pretty cool. Not quite the same blue, but I'd rock it out there anyway. And I went to go and pull out the Pico and see how the old just a little single bat mod would rock one of these juices tonight. And my flatmate came home from Australia yesterday and she left her vape behind in Oz. So she needed a lone mod as she came home. So I've lent Gur out. It's on a journey with Ash. And so instead, out of the cupboard came my 5.6. So I went from single bat Pico to the 5-bat mod. And I thought I would pull this out. I've got my Apocalypse rocking on this one. And I thought I would pull this out because I'm not sure if I had used it on the show since I got my awesome lime green case. So if you guys weren't aware, I named my 5.6 Casey because it has an interchangeable case colour. So this is Casey, everybody. And that is my smorgasbord this evening for our tasting.
Yeah, I didn't use my 5.6 because it's like, it would look funny having an RDA on it because it's so hefty. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
And then I completely had forgotten about my Revenger. My Revenger's over there though.
Look, yes, it does look weird with an RDA on it, but it functions for what it's meant to.
Yeah, plus I couldn't remember what I did with the 5 batteries that were designated for said mod.
I'll just remind you guys actually how big this is. So we got the Captain. This is my 2700 battery Captain. So most of you guys know the size of this, or it's just that little bit bigger if you have the 18650 version of the Captain that's out there. And so this is the 5 battery mod from Kanga. Hang on. Which you can see behind the Captain entirely.
It just engulfs everything in its path.
It is, even if I put my Limitless on this, it would still have that awesome gappage around that. I mean, look at all the space. Keeping in mind, if you guys did see the review that we did on this mod and the tank that came with it, the tank is huge. So it's in proportion to the size of this mod. An RDA really does look silly on it. But the function is still there. Its purpose is still done. There we go. So the tank is huge. Huge. But I hadn't pulled it out for a while, so I thought I would rock that one out. Oh, what's up, Jane Sonic? How you doing, honey? Haven't seen you in a while. How's everybody going out there?
He's scared. It's a magic Revenger.
Why is it magic?
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay. I like my Revenger. It has our Ohm Kiwis personalisation and hours of tediousness done in the awesome digital on it.
Yes, it was. It did take a while to put it on, but I'm glad that it's personalised for us. But my goodness.
Okay, all right. Shall we get into
yes, that's right. Split the batteries.
Oh, you split them up, did you, darling?
Yes. Because they were just on loan.
Oh,
like
right.
2 of them were. 2 of the 5. It's weird. Have
a good night, Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses. No, not right now because they're out. Night, fams. Alrighty, let's get into it, darling. First juice up. I'm throwing it around. Nearly dropped it. Just reminding you guys, I haven't cracked the seal on any of these at all. Reminding you guys that I'll say most of these are a first time tasting. Megs has tried one of them. Am I right there? Just one. I have tried none of these particular 5 in front of us this evening. So first up is the one you've tried?
Yes.
Cool. So we have now, please, I hope I'm saying this right, Jen. I really hope I'm saying it right. Drainay blood. First up, in the Boss range, endorsed by Jen. I'm hoping you can see all those little squiggly bits on the labels saying the Boss, endorsed by Jen, and that they're sort of handwritten on there, but it's part of that entire label. There we go.
Come on, that light.
Yeah, your brightness was going quite exposed right then.
Have a shandy on me for me, Sarah. God, that didn't come out right at all.
Oh yeah, have a shandy for me too, love. All right, giving her a shake. So yeah, Megs has tried this first juice before. I haven't. So for me, the entire line's a first time tasting. Drano Blood. Tell the peoples what it's all about, honey.
Okay, so the flavour profile is a mixed berry jelly candy rolled in sherbet.
I'm sorry, will you repeat that, please?
Mixed berry jelly candy rolled in sherbet.
Jen, you know what I like, don't you, darling?
Candy.
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 Oh, okay.
Drano.
Drano?
Mm-hmm. Drano blood.
Drano. Okay, so sort of drop the E's. Drano blood. Candy. Okay, so I've got fresh, dry wicks and everything. So,
yeah, I just pre-dripped. I thought to myself, I'm going to be on the ball and just. So how I have everything set up, like a lot of people don't know. Like I have my laptop is right here, camera, and on top of the laptop I have the juices all laid out, and I have my laptop on a stand. So underneath my laptop is my battery charge station. And just in front of that, there's a space where I keep my mods. So in front of each bottle is a setup assigned to each juice that we are tasting.
That's how I have aisles laid out over here on my desk. Mod with juice.
So that's what I've done with this one. So they're all already pre-soaked and ready to go. It smells divine.
See, I haven't done that because I like to show people the cracking of the seal, that first open, the proof that we're not dipping in prior to a tasting. And you know,
well,
these bottles didn't have that same crack we've had on some other seals, but it's still good to show the folks that. Yeah, we may have had them that came out all wrong. We may have had them for a couple of days since they arrived in the mail, but we haven't chowed into them the second they've arrived, sort of thing.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I did take them into work, and I sort of had people give them like a little sniff and a wee little drip try. You drip it on the skin and you try it. They've done that, but then before I came out, I did a sneaky. Now how usually we have these juice tastings, we go 0 mg. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've added 1.5 to mine.
Wow! Don't get nicked out today, darling.
Oh no, it's low, so it's half of what I normally have. I usually have 3 mg, and 1.5 mg. So I should be fine.
Saying it's low, I never thought I would get Nick sick on a show with 3 mg. So just saying.
Like 3, that's easy. Like I kind of did that when I was at work, just trying to get my RDAs all sorted for the show. There were 2 that I had that already had wicks and juice on them, and I was trying to dry out the wicks so I can pull them out, so I wasn't leaving a mess or a puddle inside the RDAs. And I was like, I don't feel like vaping anymore.
Do you want to read the profile for this again?
Mixed berry jelly candy, rolled in sherbet.
It's the jelly I can smell. I was trying to place what's coming through on the scent. It's the jelly I can smell.
That's so good.
Big love's going out there to Alexis and Yeti. You just rolled in as we're about to hit our first juice of the night. Everybody's waiting for me to just have a flavour orgasm.
I'm waiting for you to hurry up. So
I'm burying. All right, go.
Yeah, berries, jelly. That's what I can smell.
Yeah. Candy. Oh, there's what I wanted. I had to put it down the top. So 80 watts is good. I'm hitting all the layers now. Right. So I'm getting like My resistance, I'm bang on 2. 0.2.
0.15 at 80.
I had it up on 83 and I wasn't getting the layers I thought I would. I just dropped it down and yeah. So straight off the bat on that inhale, jellied candy, that dark berry, mixed berry. I'm leaning towards dark berry. It says mixed berries. But yeah, I'm leaning towards the darker berries. The jellied candies there on the inhale. It's a whole mouthful of lolly. Sherbet's there on the exhale. Fuck yeah, Jen. What are your thoughts, my dear? I'm going back for a redrip.
Oh my god,
I know you've
so
tried
good.
this. I know you've tried this one before, but yeah. What are the layers you're getting? Are you getting similar to myself?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely like yeah, the berry jelly. Can't really sort of like separate them. I mean, there might be like sort of touch of raspberry.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna start saying like breaking down the fruits, and I'm like, I'm just getting a mouthful of
Go with dark berries. Berry.
and that's
berry
what's
jelly.
making me dark berry rather than like I'm not getting instant strawberry, for example. I'm leaning towards the raspberries, the boysenberry, the cranberry, even the darker berries. Yum, Jen. Yes, you knew I would. Yes.
I knew you would too. When I tried it at 510 in October, I knew you would like it. And it's like, if Mox ever gets her hands on like a bottle of it, it's like, yep, that'll be definitely one that will go into your circulation. I really like it as well. I can see myself actually taking that to work and vaping it.
If you're a fan, now I hope you know what we mean when we're talking about jellied candy. Here in New Zealand, there's gummy candy and then there's jellied candy. This is very much a jellied candy. So I can only assume it exists the globe over, but whether or not it's called the same thing. So for those of you overseas, think Jello, I believe Americans call it. That's really solidified, and you could
So not quite gummy.
yeah, not quite gummy, but you could pick up chunks of it and wobble it around, and it's not going to fall apart in your hands because it's got lots of sugar and they're really holding it together.
Yeah,
like
I'm thinking mogu mogu.
Yeah, it's beyond jelly. Beyond jelly, but not quite gummy. Jellied candy.
Yeah, when I said mogu mogu, there's a sushi shop like just across the way from where I work at the dispensary. They make amazing sushi and their dumplings are just to die for. And in their drinks thing, they've got this little Japanese, little small bottle. I really wish I had like an empty bottle here. But it's just a little bottle of fruit drinks. They have like a different range and different flavors. But inside the drinks, they have these little jelly morsels. So good. But it's definitely like a kid's drink.
Oh, it's definitely like a kid's drink. Jen, yes. There is no other way to say it, but I'm going to give this one thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Already. Haven't even got to the rest of the range yet. Fuck yes. Drane blood, everybody. Candy. Woo! That was a dry hit. I think I dried the wick out. Oh, hang on. That was a dry hit. Excuse me for a minute. Oh, what's going on out in chat there? Oh my God, Maxie, is that English?
There it is. It's in Mogu Mogu. Mogu. Mogu
Ang,
Mogu.
mogu, mogu, ang, gong. She took it another step.
It's like Asian for nom nom nom.
I think so. I really think so. Bless. So for those of you that know the flavour that we have just tried, you're very, very lucky because as of today, as we're talking about these juices, these flavors are going up on the website as we're discussing them this evening, and they are only available for a limited time. So if you want to try one, get in before it's too late because they have set a stock amount on each flavor, and when they're gone, the range is done. So get in quick, fam. Get in quick. Next up, oh sick.
Oh, sick.
Oh sick. Oh sick. I'm just catching up out there on that.
On the bottle, not my hand.
Hey, what's up, HD? I just seen you stroll in there, darling. Maxie and Yeti are having broadside. So, to elaborate on my comment just before, just for those of you who can see live chat as well, Maxie got me a new broadside shirt for my birthday. Oh, standing up. Yeah. So I don't have this style shirt already with the compass on the side. I've got a broadside shirt with the mission statement on the back. So thanks, Maxie. I loves it, and it's cool. It's grey. It's not like all the same as the black shirts in my vape drawer. All right. Oh sick. Oh sick. Why did you name it that, Jen? Is it going to make me sick if I vape too much? Am I going to get sugar sick? I'm kidding. All right, Miss Means. What is our profile?
Okay, so the profile for OSIC is Mandarin ice cream stuffed with sweet treats, sprinkled in sherbet.
Mandarin ice cream with sweet treats, sprinkled with sherbet. Sprinkling with sherbet.
I can definitely smell ice cream.
I get an ice cream out of the bottle. Mandarin ice cream. I'm intrigued, Jen. I'm intrigued.
Oh, Lawrence loves OSIC.
I'm going to have
OSIC is
to
my jam, yo.
turn this up. Right, okay. Just wet in the work. Wet in the work. Go on, vape it. You wanna. Everybody see that? Only one nostril happening.
Good old hay fever.
Yeah, it's just funny. It was like solidly one nostril. All right. Mandarin ice cream with sweet treats.
Definitely getting that mandarin flavour. The mandarin, the ice cream.
Oh, I'm having an O-ring issue. Oh, what's going on? Always remember to check your O-rings, guys. They do deteriorate with the age and amount of juice and heat that they get exposed to. I think I'm going to have to change them ones out after the show. All right.
Orange. Oh, there it is. OSIC is short for orange sherbet ice cream.
You told us mandarin. Why have you called it orange? Two different fruits, you know, Russ. But that actually makes sense why it's called OSIC now. It's what's that word? An acronym. Hey. All right. I'm hitting it.
The drippy again.
Ooh. They gave me a wee surprise. I sort of knew what I was expecting with Drana. This one's it's giving me a real
citrus
surprise.
flavour is really something. It's like, oh, I like that.
Oh, and one of those sweet. What are the sweet treats that are in the middle there? I'm actually just going to put a bit more on my cotton as well, seeing it was a fresh wick. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what concentrate you have used, Russ. I know how tired you are, and it could have been a typo to us earlier. I am getting a more orange than mandarin, so definitely going with the wee title there. So just to break that down again, sick, orange sherbet ice cream is what the breakdown for the title is. Definitely getting ice cream, definitely getting sherbet, definitely getting these sweet treats. So hang on, I'll do my layerings for you guys because I'll get told off if I don't do it. So on that first inhale, you're getting the orange or mandarin, depending on which brew they're making on the day. But that forefront citrus flavour is there.
Yes.
Mouthful of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And then just as you start to exhale, there's little bits of sugar start coming through, the little extra sweet treats, these lollies they've got hidden in the ice cream. And the sprinkle of sherbet is there on the exhale. Lovely. Your layerings, guys, you're doing very well. The sprinkling of sherbet. I'm loving how that's coming through as a sprinkling in the layering on my taste buds. Oh, it is mandarin. So is orange just to deter people from knowing what's in it?
It was to confuse you. I was like thinking to myself, I was like, I'm getting mandarin. What are you talking about?
Is this to confuse me? Actually, now that my coils have warmed up a bit, I am getting mandarin, and that is always a factor too. Making sure I would possibly get the layers coming through differently if I were using a regulated mod right now. So for this particular mod, I've got a 0.44 build on it. So it's really high and the coils take a bit to warm up. It is coming through now as mandarin though. Oh, sorry, distracted. Sudden rainstorm just started up. Sherbet is everywhere. Yes, it is, Jen. And I'm the layering of the sprinkle of sherbet on that exhale. I'm actually really digging how oh my god. Digging how it is coming through as a goddamn sprinkle, you know, a light diggering. Yeah. Mox has got excellent English today, guys, so just be riff.
So if you're getting distracted by like the rain and stuff just happening down there, so
it just like literally just started up and it was real loud. That's what made me spin around.
Send it our way. What's really weird is that it rained over where Maxie lives up in Upper Hutt.
Yeah.
But we haven't had any here. Like it threatened to sort of spit, like it's like, I think it's trying to spit, and then it stopped, and it's like, no, give us a little bit of rain. And it hasn't happened yet.
Sorry, just catching up on chat. Well, I didn't even know it was gonna rain, and yeah, it gave me a wee fright.
Oh,
great on with stage jugs, juggernaut coils. I'm assuming you mean Lawrence. Oh, we'll give that a go. Actually, I have juggernauts in one of the other RDAs. Okay, that's a 2 thumbs up for sick. If the citrus desserty candy is up your street, give this one a try. Sick. It's not going to make you sick. Promise.
I was very surprised by the mandarin. I love how it comes through.
And it's there. Oh, I just vaped myself out. It's there right from the beginning. Like, it's right there on the inhale. Bam, it's on your tongue. And then, yeah, it's a creamy with the ice cream melting going on. And then the lollies start coming through. And then the sherbet. Oh, yeah, your layerings, guys, getting well better.
Bye, Amy.
Hey, Gizzy, how you doing, honey? Oh, loves, Amy. Hopefully we'll see you later for the after party, honey. If not, we'll see you later. Okay. I really like how if I hold it the right way, look at, can you see the red?
It's reflecting off some sort of light.
It's
Oh,
the
the
LED
mic.
off the top of my microphone. That looks real cool. Sorry, just having a shiny moment, guys. You see my shiny?
Stop yawning.
All right. No yawning. All right.
I'm tired.
One more. We'll do one more and then we'll take a wee break and give you guys the details for the New Zealand only giveaway we've got up for grabs. Okay, so just reminding you guys, and I will say this a million times, just as I do every show, that this range of juices that we're trying, the 4 that are in the Boss range, are limited edition only, available on the website. They are going up tonight as we speak. If you're like, I've never heard of these juices, I look at their website all the time. They weren't there before tonight. They are going up as the show is happening, and they are only available for a limited amount of stock per flavor. So get in quick if you guys want to try them. I believe that also goes for the OG Dane, for Lawrence's. Lawrence owns this recipe, Mr. Knives, Mick Level Carving out in the chat there. There will be a limited edition run of this special recipe as well, I believe. So everything we're discussing tonight is limited stock. The Boss range may appear at a later date on their site again, but for right now, it's a special limited edition run, guys. So if any of these sound like they could be your jam, get in on them quick, because if you go back in a couple months, they might not be there anymore. All right. So next up is Decadent Rain.
Decadent Rain.
We've discussed Decadent Rain before. When we did the last show with 44 South back in June, which was the year anniversary for their business and us launching their business on the show, and we tried a few juices that night on that episode, Decadent Rain was a question mark. Oh, no, hang on. Was it the other one that was a question mark? Because we tried the prototype on that last show of Decadent Rain. I'm just trying to remember what the chat, Regina Russ said now. Was it this one or the other one? We, oh yeah, the second I was saying it.
At the time when we were doing that show, we had no idea what the name was.
That might have been the berry, because I
Berry Delight.
Oh no, I think this one had a label and it was just handwritten, and they weren't sure when the labels were coming out and when it would be available for release. Because I'm pretty sure actually it was Berry Delight that was the question mark. But this was featured on our last episode with 44 South, and I know we gave it love and praise then. But let's see if this bottle matches up with the profile and anything has changed. So I guess to just completely go back on what I've said previously in that regard, remembering that these were from that last tasting, actually, that only 3 of these juices tonight are first tasting in that aspect.
And Decadent Rain is a mixed berry cupcake.
Mixed berry cupcake. So we've gone into the desserty realm now, guys. Right, I'm juiced rather. And let's do it. Oh, yes, I remember.
It was that one.
I remember it now.
Yeah.
We both did that. Oh, yes, I remember this one now. Yes, this is a mixed berry cupcake. Yes, this one's quite delectable.
That's right.
And
when we talked about it, we said that the desserty tone, like the cupcake tone, because it was very subtle, and it's still yes, it is subtle, which makes it like a yes for me, because I really like the more fruity based juices, which is why I like jackfruit jungle and watermelon juice together, because it's just fruit. I don't necessarily do a lot of desserts or custards and things like that. I'll definitely give them a try, and if it sort of goes, if it piques my interest, I'll vape it for a little bit longer, but I can guarantee that I will come back to those mainly fruity vapes, because that's just how my taste buds roll. I almost forgot how much of a restriction this.
I remember this well. I remember this very well now. So I'm sitting here, mixed berry cupcake. It is everything Megan just said. It's fruity, it's light. The cupcake's real subtle, and it's just on the exhale. First thing, bam, in your face on that inhale is your berries. Lots of them. There's I can at least taste at least 4 different types of berry going on in there. And it's a mixed berry, light, fruity mouthful. And then on that, and it's just, and I want to, and I'm leaning towards that candy-ish type. It's not like fruit salad-y. It's not like, like you just poured it out of the can or made a fresh bowl of fruit salad. For me, my brain, my palate, my taste buds, taste is subjective, remember, I go berry candy. And I know Jen likes candies, so I hope my brain's in the right direction, because berry candy and then cupcake just there on the exhale.
Yeah. I remembered enjoying it when we tried it the first time. It was very good.
Oh, yes, and Jen and Russ both commented out in chat. I had it correct when I corrected myself. The question mark juice from the last episode is the next one coming up that we're doing, and Decadent Rain was the handwritten label that they weren't sure when they were going to release, because the labels weren't ready and stuff. So Decadent Rain has become part of the limited edition Boss range, and it's fabulous. If you like your fruits, if you like light candy, because when I say that my palate's leaning towards berry candy, it's still light. It's not like I just shoved a whole bag of lollies in my mouth. No. Could, but nah. Yeah, it's still light, and like I said, that cupcake is subtle. You would think this is more of a candy fruit vape than cupcake in your head, making you think dessert. Think the light fruity candy, and the cupcake.
It's funny because I'm getting.
It's just there for balance.
Fruit with like just the little undertone of like the cupcake. It's very subtle. I don't necessarily get candied fruit.
Well, hang on. Let me just point out, I'm also tasting on a mic. This is always going to change. I was going to say taint. That was not right. Change what you're tasting. We were having this conversation the other week when Mick. Oh my God! I have no ringrish today.
It's going to be a long show.
No, it's just going to be an amusing one where everyone's just laughing at my tongue tying. There was a show we did the other week where Megs. I called you a Mick. When Megs was tasting on a Mick, and then she switched to.
I struggled. I really struggled with that show.
Regulated and got a different layering, a different taste. This is the tastes right now. Sorry, the layers and the flavorings I am receiving off a Mick. A 0.09 build, pretty low. So if I put this, I can't actually put this build on any of my other devices here. It's too low. If I had this juice, however, on a different RDA, I may not be getting that candied layer. Again, my palette is taking me down that realm, but it could be because of the temperature I'm vaping it as well. So please be aware that there are many factors that do affect your juice that you are tasting, guys. Whether you're on a mech, whether you're just trying a juice for the first time, you have to find that sweet spot temperature. Don't just vape every juice at the same temperature you would just vape it, because it may not be the right temp for that juice to bring out all the layers, all the yumminess for you to be enjoying. So just those little factors, guys. Always keep that in mind. Yeah, I may not be getting the candiedness should I be on a different RDA mix, but that's where it's rolling for me right now, and it's still fucking enjoyable.
It is. Very enjoyable. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with the mech, Elmo. Just pointing out that you will taste things differently with the temperatures of using a mech, because that's build dependent and how full your battery is to the power pushing your coil. You know, there's so many little factors going on there. Whereas regulated, obviously, you have more direct control.
I was actually talking about. Are you guys talking about this thing?
Re-drip it. There is a really big discussion going on out here in chat. Yes, the pulse squonk.
Yeah, the button could have been better, but it's not one of those things that made me go, it's not going to stop me from using it. I use it all the time.
See, Russ said it doesn't have candy in it, but it has a candyish taste. So it could just be those people who like candy get that vibe. I don't know. I seen a Dave strolling. Hope you're enjoying your dinner break with us there, honey. Okay. I'm just going to have a wee little re-drip of the old Decadent Rain, and we're just going to have a wee pause. We've got 2 more flavors to tell you guys about tonight, and we've got a wee little giveaway to chat about. Giveaway! It's not about team friendship, but we do like it when the vendors give back.
Yes.
So it's not about team friendship. However, sorry, lovelies across the globe. This is a New Zealand only giveaway. Vendor call, you guys know how it is. I've explained that 1 in a million times. So, up for grabs this evening. Hang on, dramatic pause while I have some coffee. Up for grabs tonight is every single flavour we are talking about this evening. All of the limited edition run, so the 4 Boss flavours plus Lawrence's OG Dane, the Knives OG Dane that is coming out. We will be talking about this one last because it is a special recipe. It's not part of the Boss range, but it is a limited edition that will be only available for a short amount of stock. So all 5 of these flavours we're discussing tonight are up for grabs as the prize in 50ml. So that's 5 times 50ml bottles, so 1 each of these flavours. There's no winner's choice. It's just the limited range, guys. So if you want to get in to win some awesome 44 South Liquids limited edition range that we are telling you all about this evening, here's what you need to do. That was another dramatic pause with noise. Over here, hovering on my hand, is my light box. Can everybody see that hashtag? Can everybody see it? Can you see it? Can you? That's all you need to do, guys. Hashtag and tell us where you are in NZ. And I would actually, no, that's not all you need to do. Hang on. You need to go and like 44 South Facebook page if you haven't already. And we will be watching the influx of those likes match up with the names who are commenting on the video. We will be checking. Go and like 44 South Facebook page. Make sure you are subbed to this channel if you are not already, please. And like the video. Like the video. Give me the thumbs, guys. We want the thumbs. So, like 44 South on Facebook. Sub to the channel if you aren't already and you've just strolled across us live. Please hit that sub button. Like this video because you could be in to win on it. Hashtag the boss and your location in New Zealand. Comments on this video after the show has gone live tonight. All them comments. You've got a week, guys. Next week is our last show of the year. We will be announcing the winner and we will be having a chat to you guys about a few other juices that we have tasted on the show that have stayed in Megs and I's realm. So, oh my God, I just sort of like realized it as I was saying all that. Megan, last show of the year next week.
I know.
2017, over and done with, just about.
Pretty much it's just about done and dusted. I'm sure we'll talk about 2017 on next week's show.
Oh yeah, pretty much next week's show will be a recap, not so much the best of sort of thing, just sort of like recapping our show, products, what we've tried, juices we've tasted, things that happen. It'll just be a highlights recap, I guess is a good way to put it. Highlights. Oh, I missed that comment. Dave just picked up the iJoy Captain Squonk. Pretty impressed so far. I would like to hear your thoughts on that after a good week's use, Dave, because I had my wee eye on that one myself. I would, definitely want to hear feedback on good few days' use of it. Oh my God, Yeti, I have to say that out loud. I have to say it on the show. I have to. There's a lot of squonk discussion going on out in the live chat. There's serious squonk discussion and, cheeky, smart-ass squonk commentary. Yeti has made a beautiful comment, and I'm going to repeat it. It's going to embarrass you. I'm sorry. I love you, Yeti, but I have to. I got caught squonking once when I was just a kid. I got grounded, and I got told I'd go blind if I kept doing it. We know what you're talking about. Don't squonk. Make him go blind. Don't squonk underage. Hang on. Yeah, I'll just rephrase that. Don't squonk underage.
No, underage squonking.
Oh, bless. So, did everybody out there in chat, were you listening? You caught the deets? You know what you got to do for that giveaway? Were you paying attention? I'll repeat it at the end as well. I'm sort of really enjoying this decadent rain. I don't want to put down.
You have to. You've got 2 more to try.
I know, right? That squank life, yeah, totally.
Squanking.
Don't squank underage. Make you go blind. Oh my God, I actually think I heard that get said to someone in my family when they were younger. With the other word, not squank. All right, next up. Was the question mark. Was once a question mark. It had no name. Well, it didn't have a public name at the time that we tried the prototype tester of it.
Very delightful.
Very nice. Sorry, I had a moment. I just had a moment. That was a really dumb blonde moment.
You had a moment?
Yeah. You guys can't see it because thankfully it was off screen. as I said when we did the Revenger review, I like to have my fire button away from myself. I just turned my mod on and I was wondering why my mod wouldn't turn on. Screen wasn't in my face. I had a moment.
What's going on? Why isn't this working?
Yeah, couldn't see my screen. Oh, I'm not really blonde, promise. Hey, Pippa just strolled in, honey. Stars and clouds in the house.
Hi,
Oh,
Papa.
perfect time, just before we launch into this next juice in the range, perfect time to remind you all, with the coupon code Ohm Kiwis Rock, all lowercase, all smushed together one word, coupon code at Stars and Clouds Creative, you can get 20% off the entire range from Pippa's juice line till the end of the year. Ohm Kiwis Rock is your coupon code, 20% off any juice on the range till the end of the year, guys. Get in on it. And just because I'm doing promo for other people right this second, and we have a permanent coupon code for the Door e-liquid, 10% off. Also, Ohm Kiwis Rock, permanent coupon code for 10% off her range. Get in on it, guys. Oh, it feels so special when we get codes made for us.
Nice. Always a good feeling.
I'm going to assume with Pippa's coupon code, literally till the 31st of December, till the end of the year, 20% off that juice line, guys. Go and try some out. If you don't know which juices to try, go back a couple of episodes and go and watch the tasting that we did of Pippa's top five from her range that she sent us. And and all the links and what have you to her dates are in that episode's show. Episode's description. Sorry, I said that wrong. Just juicing my work up here with the Berry Delight. So on our 1 year anniversary show back in June, the last show we did with 44 South, Berry Delight, just to reiterate what I was saying earlier, Berry Delight had no label, had no name, and it was just a mystery. It was a question mark. So if you guys saw that tasting and you're like, oh, I remember the question mark, this was the question mark. What's the profile on that one, Megan?
Berry Delight is a creamy mixed berry caramel.
Ooh.
Candy.
Ooh.
Like caramel candy?
Mixed berry caramel. I think there's a berry caramel theme going on. Oh, I smell caramel.
Mm.
All right, I'm on the Revenger and my Bonza now. Bonza.
I'm on the Bonza as well, but on the shitty ass mod.
Bonza.
Just holding it makes me feel good.
It doesn't fit in your hand right, that's why. All right, let's hit this. Ooh. Mixed berry caramel indeed. Oh, now that's an interesting blend. I'm going to go up a touch. Let's see what 85 tastes like. What do you want?
I've got a 0.09 on this. Of course you do, Megan.
No, I'm going to go back to 83. So, mixed berry caramel literally tastes how it sounds. On that inhale, you go smack in the face. Berries. Again, I want to go candied berries. But berries, it's there, it's fruity. And then caramel starts to come through in the mid layer in your mouth. Like you start to get a blend of caramel working with the berries. And it works. They do work together. And then on the exhale, you have a mouthful of the full tasting, the full mixed berry caramel. It's literally as though, making caramel at home, got plum on the stove, and sprinkle some berries in. mixed berries in, mixed berry caramel. Like that is how it's coming through with the blend. Like it is being whipped up all together.
Ooh.
And the Bonza is a lovely vape. If you would like to hear our initial thoughts on that, we did a review last week, Albert. Last episode's all about the Bonza, love.
Yep, all about the Bonza. Yeah, I love it.
Are you what layering are you getting, Megan? Is that coming through the same for you?
Pretty much, yeah. I cranked it up to like 120 and that caramel really comes through then. 80.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go right up. Let's crank it, because we can.
It's really dumb. This is another reason why I don't like this mod. I go to change out the wattage. See if I can get it to come up.
The caramel is stronger the higher you go in wattage. The berry is the lower. Oh, that's awkward as fuck.
Yep. I have to go into the menu in order to change the wattage in between those three, and I can't be.
I'm glad I
messing
never
around
bought
with
one.
it.
Yeah, I'm so glad I never bought one.
Yeah, you've got to go through the menu to adjust it. You suck.
So I went up to 95 and it was all caramel that I was getting. I've come back to 83 and it's that initial first impressions coming back at me. A mixed berry caramel, all layered and balanced on the blend. So 83 for me, for my palate, works for this build that I am running it on, which is a higher build than what Megan her Bonza. So just to reiterate to everybody, these juices will be available on the website. They're going up tonight as the show is happening. People will be like, I've never heard of these before from 44 South, because they weren't on the website. They are going up tonight and they are limited edition only. So if any of these sound like they could be your jam, get in quick. As soon as you see the ones on the website that you want to buy, grab them, because they have only made limited stock, and when it's gone, for now, it is gone. So these are special juices, guys. Get in while they're around. Mixed berry, caramel. Actually, on top of a vanilla ice cream, I would have used these as pouring. It's the only time I would have thought, personally, to mix these two flavors together on top of a pile of vanilla ice cream. You know, a berry coulis and some caramel sauce or something. That really works well. I'm actually really impressed with the balance of the layering. Oh, Russ has just said that these flavors are going live on the site at 9 o'clock tonight. So that is in a couple of hours from now, guys. Just for all you New Zealanders wanting to get in on these as soon as they're available. They will be up live on the website in a couple of hours. I'm dripping. That's pretty yum.
It's pretty good. Haven't been disappointed. So good.
Yeah, no disappointments from any of the range so far. So just to recap, we are currently, I'm currently vaping on the fourth flavor in the Boss range. We have been through the entire Boss range. Drane Blood. Did I say that right? Drane? Nye. It's the Nye. It has E's in it. I got to remember to say it without the E sounds. Drane Blood. Osick, Decadent Rain, Berry Delight. Oh, do a 4 hold. Hold all 4 up, Megan.
4.
Or 4. Get both hands in there. Oh, no, one hand. Oh, she can do it.
My hands are so little and these bottles are so big.
I was just going to say, can she do it?
No, it's slipping. What did happen?
Yeah, there we go. That is the Boss range, guys. That is all 4 flavors. We have just tasted all 4 of these. The Boss range by 44 South and endorsed by Miss Jen. Now, just to recap that, the entire Boss range is also Max VG, only containing PG in the concentrates. So, should you have another preference, apologies, this range is only available in Max VG. However, if the ratio is definitely a thing for you, always check, no matter who you're purchasing from. Don't assume that every vendor does it one way or another way. Always check your ratios. If you want a Max VG juice, see if there's an option to custom order it. What's going? Oh, hey Nietzsche, how you doing, honey? I need to catch up on a bit of chat going on over here. And some wire conversations. We're still having Mick and Pulse convo. La la la. Oh my god. Maxie, really? You have to tell the world you're doing your fingernails? Okay. Yep. I'll be back soon. I'm doing my nails. Okay. Alrighty. So that's the Boss range, guys. We have one more flavor to tell you guys about tonight, and it's a special. Hang on. I need to. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. You can do it. You can do it. Shake the focus. There it is. There it is. Mr. Knives. Mr. Knives is our Meek level carving. Our Mr. Lawrence. He is out in chat. This recipe is the OG Dane. It was there for a second. It focused. I saw it. This recipe is the OG Dane, the original gangster Dane. Now, for those of you that know the 44 South range, there is the Dane on the menu already. What makes
The Danish?
well, yeah. What makes the OG Dane different is the original recipe. And then there was a particular concentrate in this recipe that Jen Ross couldn't get hold of anymore. And so the recipe changed. And the Dane that is out there on the public market was the new recipe from concentrates they could get hold of, that got created and that went out public. Then the old concentrate was available again, and they could make the OG once again. However, this is a very, very, very special juice, and it's titled Knives because that's a nickname of our awesome friend Lawrence, who is Meek level carving. He's out there in chat. I hope you're going red with embarrassment right now, Lawrence. Lawrence now owns this recipe. There was special broness that happened between him and 44 South. And they gifted this recipe to Lawrence, and it was a very special thing amongst our little vape community. And so Lawrence is the proud owner of this recipe in the 44 South juice range. Hence why there's Knives on the title. That is specifically, this is Lawrence's. So as a special run to the original recipe, and as a special tribute to an awesome friend, this juice will also be available for a very limited amount of stock, and is also up for grabs in our prize pack for this evening. So, like I said earlier, all 5 of these juices are available, are the pack in the giveaway, so 50 ml of each flavour. And for a very, very limited run, this original recipe OG Dane, which is different to the one that is on their juice line currently and is a permanent flavour on the juice line, this is a very, very limited edition run. So just the same as the Boss, how I've said there is certain amount of stock. Once it's gone, it's gone. Be the same with this recipe, guys. So if you are a fan of the Dane that's currently on the menu at 44 South and you want to know what the difference is, get in and try some of this while it is available. It is even if the Boss range comes back at a later date, featured at a later date, and they do this again with this particular run of juices, This may not ever be seen again. This is a very special limited run, this one juice here. So we love you, Lawrence, and we're going to taste the original OG Dane, the original gangster. The original gangster. I know you're already juiced up, Megs. Good to go. You can hit it, honey, because I've still got to juice up. So I hope I've sufficiently embarrassed you out there, and we love you, Lawrence. And Jen and Ross, I hope I see all of the information correctly.
Yes, and before I completely forget, and for those that don't know, the OG Dane is an apricot cinnamon Danish on a bed of ice cream with a drizzle of caramel.
Now,
So
the
I feel like I
profile,
need to bump that up a bit in wattage because it's a dessert.
the profile for this Dane and the one that is on the website, on the current menu, I believe they're written very similar, but the actual concentrates used in the recipe are different. So that's what makes the actual taste different. Is it may be written up sounding the same, but about to find out how different they tastes. Oh, what's up, BW? Welcome to the show. Hang on, I'm just going to catch up on a little bit of chat. Scroll before I hit that. Yes, it is your favourite juice of all time, darling. That's why you are special enough to be gifted the awesomeness of your favourite flavour, my dear Lawrence. All right, I think it's soaked. Okay, so a cinnamon apricot Danish on a bed of ice cream. And what was the last bit?
With a drizzle of caramel.
Drizzle of caramel. It smells different to the other one as well. Rearrange myself. Get ready, hit it. Right. I better turn the mod on.
See, I've ate this and I just actually want to eat an apricot Danish now.
Yeah, I might crank this up too. What are you hitting it at?
120.
Right, I'm going to dive straight in for a 90. Oh, it does smell different. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna mosey around my wattage range and see what layers come through at different wattages. Cinnamon apricot Danish on a bed of ice cream, sprinkle drizzle of caramel. So I'm getting the apricot Danish is coming through first. I'm not getting the cinnamon until it's in my mouth.
Same.
Yeah,
you get the sweetness from the ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream and cinnamon come through on the mid layer, and yet just a drizzle of caramel there on the exhale. Now I haven't vaped the other Dane recipe anytime recently, so just got to try and go off my memory. Is this lighter than the other one? Are you having memory comparisons?
I'm trying. I'm trying to remember what the other one tastes like. I kind of almost wish that I had it in front of me.
The higher I go on wattage, the more I'm getting
the Danish.
Yeah, the Danish and the ice cream are coming through stronger the higher I'm going. Okay, Nick, that's a really good question. Elmo's asked a question out there. What date did the recipe change? He's aimed it at Jen and Russ. I'm going to sort of semi-answer it because it didn't change publicly, Nick. They had prototypes, they had samples, everything was ready to go, and then they couldn't get one concentrate in that recipe, and so changed it for the juice release, and then that is the only recipe that you have known as the public. However, it's not the original recipe they made. So there were prototypes and tastings, and people had some of this out there. But what went up when we launched the business last year, 18 months ago, the recipe that went out to the public was the one that's on the website right now. So this was the original recipe the public never saw, except for those few who got to taste it, and then the concentrate wasn't available anymore. Sorry, one of the concentrates. So yeah, it's really similar, Nick, like really similar, but it's different at the same time. I want to say it's lighter. Again, that's going to be really dependent on how high you're vaping with your wattage, as to, you know, like, are you pulling it into the high wattages, going really desserty on those layers, or are you sitting middle ground so you're tasting all of it? To me, the whole vape is lighter than what I'm remembering of the Dane that's on the juice line currently. And what I mean by lighter is I don't know, could it be just that one concentrate that's just shifted everything, but it doesn't feel like I'm vaping a dessert. It doesn't feel like I'm vaping a bakery, if that makes this is where the light and heavy that I'm coming through. Like some of your dessert or bakery vapes, like you can vape them, and like a coffee is neither a dessert or a bakery, but it's a perfect example of a slightly heavier vape, because it really feels like as you're vaping, you're consuming something. This is how I describe it. So like you're consuming a coffee as you're having that coffee vape. When you have some heavier dessert or bakery vapes, you feel like you've consumed a bowl of ice cream or had that Danish. That's what I'm meaning by the light and heavy. I could easily, like Meg said before, I could go and rock me a Danish right now to go along with the vape. It doesn't feel like I've just consumed one by having the vape. I hope that's clear what I'm meaning by that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know what the concentrate is that's changed, because, you know, they're going to keep some secrets to themselves.
Because I have 2 Twisted Messes shirts.
There is a difference, and it's bloody enjoyable.
My other Twisted Messes t-shirt is my favourite one of the 2. Like, I don't mind this one, but yeah, I like the other one better.
Oh, okay. Russ just corrected me again. So what I'm meaning by all the prototypes and the samplers that went out to, you know, like, here, taste this, you know, when you give a bowl of juice to your mates to get feedback. So that happens in stages of those tweakings, right? So you start out with a version 1, and you're going to keep tweaking with the feedback that you're getting, and then version whatever may be the one that goes out publicly, right? So according to what Russ just said to me, the OG Dane that is in our hands, that Lawrence owns this recipe of, is version 11, and the public Dane that is out there that we launched on the line that is still available right now is version 14 from those tweakings and those first initial stages. So between 11 and 14 is when the concentrate issue happened and the recipe shifted slightly, and then the public release is version 14. So there you go, guys. There's the breakdown. That's what happened, which happens more than you'd think to a lot of vendors. So you just might not hear about it, but yeah, lots of stages, lots of tweakings, and lots of issues with concentrates and availability, always. Always. Oh, there we go. So yes, that is the difference. Actually, yeah, Russ, that's actually what I'm tasting. So the heavy and light thing, Russ just said one's custard based, one's ice cream. That's the difference. That's what I'm getting. So the Dane that is on the website right now, the public Dane that's out there, is the custard-based one, and this is ice cream-based. It's lighter with the ice cream. That's exactly it. Thanks for that, Russ, because I wasn't quite putting my finger on it, and that's exactly what it is. Can I jump start my car with that mod? I don't know, 5 bats. I could try, man. If you want an Ohm Kiwis shirt, they are available in the description below. You just need to go and buy one.
I've done no wonder. It's like, does Whitey ship internationally?
Yes, it does.
Well, there you go.
Or I'm of the belief they do. I know they've shipped to Australia, so I'm of the belief they do. And yeah, any issues with overseas purchases, I can put our shirts up available on Redbubble or something where our Drippin Dolls merchandise is available internationally. So just holler if that's an issue. But if you want merch, it's there in the description, guys. Read those links. That's why we put them there. Oh, so do we have a thumbs up for the OG Dane, Megan?
Yes. I can see exactly why Lawrence loves that juice. I mean, you got the apricot Danish, and then you've got like the cinnamon element that's in there, and
it's light. I like it. It's light on the cinnamon. I love me cinnamon, but it's a strong one if you go touch too much, and that is nice and light. And I'm really liking it at 95. 95 is working well for me. Oops, I hit the button too long. OG Dane was the first juice that Russ ever mixed, preparing for the launch of 44 South. So it is one of the true blue beginnings of it all. Okay. I'm going to vape that until the cotton's dry. So we have just gone over the entire Boss range, guys. 4 flavors in the Boss range and a very, very special limited edition OG Dane. Blah, tongue-tied is real. Your thoughts on the entire range, Megs? You had tried one of those prior to me that we knew of. We'd actually tried 2 of them and on the last show, and I completely forgot. So of those 2 that we hadn't touched before in the Boss range, you had tried one, and now that we've done the whole range as the candy range by Jen, your thoughts?
They are an excellent range. I would not be surprised if people try to request that they become permanent fixtures.
I could see that happening too. I could see that happening.
Yes. Yeah, they're very good. Very, very good.
Do you have a favourite? Oh, hang on. Just while you're thinking of that, Yeti, you can buy an NZ Doll shirt. We don't specifically have hard out NZ Doll ones, but we have Drippin Doll shirts. All of that's down in the description too. You're allowed to buy one. I won't tell you off. You can rep some dolls. You can be a doll, girlfriend.
It's very tricky. But I think I really like this one. Draenei blood.
Draenei blood. I have questions, Jen. What's a Draenei, and why did you bleed it?
It's a reference to World of Warcraft.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing Jen, that doesn't surprise me, but being absolutely clueless about WoW, I'm like, where'd that name come from? What? It makes sense now. It's a video game reference. Okay.
Hasta la taco.
Big loves, Gizzy. Mwah. Until we see you again, honey. Have fun at YouTube jail, computer jail, office jail, whatever the wife's not letting you do jail. We love you, Gizzy. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Funny. So, Drano blood is your fave, eh?
Yeah, it was tricky, I have to say. It was hard to really pick one, but yeah, I remembered when I had tried it at 510 and I was like, oh my goodness, that is excellent.
I'm having decisions. I love them all. I do love them all. This is a fucking good range, and I would just like to casually add endorsed by Mox under that Jen there on their label. Candy endorsed by the Ohm Kiwis. Candy. You're gonna have the candy with the H on the label too, you know. I think I'm gonna have to fucking agree with you. It is tight. It is real close. I'm like, yeah. You fucking knew it, Jen. Drano blood's got me. It's got me. It's got me good, girl. You knew
I was trying to toss up between it was Drano blood or Decadent Rain. Those two sort of had me going, ooh. Because with Decadent Rain, I love how subtle the cupcake element is. I really do. So the fruit element or the mixed berry element of it really punches through, and that's what grabbed me with that one. But
I'm gonna be bold. Night Gizzy, love you, hun. I'm gonna be bold, and this is how actually difficult a decision this is. You guys know I love my candy, my lollies, my sweet vapes. I can easily see this entire range, all four, staying in my personal rotation. That is how much Mox is endorsing this range. The entire line will stay in my rotation. For those of you that are long-time viewers, I hope you actually get the meaning behind that. Fuck yeah, Jen. I'm really impressed, honey. 44 South, you guys have done it once again. Nailed it on the head. A little something for everybody. And, you know, these combined with your bigger juice range, the whole lot, you really do have something for everybody. I'm really impressed, guys. And candy is where it's at.
That's my candy.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I totally was. I was actually just thinking that. What's up, Sandy? I just see you've just strolled in, honey. Oh, bless. Yes, Mox wants candy. Mox got candy. And I just need to I'm going to really soak that. Because as we know, the Peerless has quite a deep well. You can juice it up good.
Yes, it does. So just you mentioning the Peerless, so I've got a bunch of eddies that I need to clean.
I did all that before the show. That's how I have such a smorgasbord this evening. Okay, guys, we have covered.
Lots of eddies anyway, so I knew I was going to have a smorgasbord today. I already had about 3 that were ready to go, but I just hadn't put any cotton in them, and it was just the others that I needed to change out. But yes, I've got lots of cleaning to do. A bowl full of cleaning.
Oh, yes, Jen. Just yeah. You knew. You told me. You told me I was gonna love it. I didn't doubt you, but until I tried it, honey. Yeah, I'm fucking impressed, eh? Yeah, for those of you that are long-time viewers, I really hope you understand the fuck yes, I'm behind these when I say that the entire range all 4 of these will stay in my rotation. Actually, all 5 of these will stay in my rotation because the OG Dane once you got a winner there, mate. That is a very special juice indeed. Now, if you guys are here in New Zealand, apologies to our global fam, but this is a New Zealand only giveaway. If you guys are here in New Zealand and you want to try some of these 5 flavors that we have been telling you about tonight, 4 of the Boss range and 1 very, very special, extremely limited edition version of OG Dane, they are up for grabs. All 5 in a 50ml. That's 5 bottles of is the prize pack in a 50ml of each one of these flavors that we've talked about tonight. There it is. Hashtag the boss on this video. Now, if you didn't catch me say it before, I'm going to repeat it. Go to Facebook and like 44 South's page. And if you haven't done so already, you don't need to unclick, unlike, and then like again. And if you want to, but we will be checking your name of those likes against the comments that I receive on the video as entries. You have to have done all steps to be a correct entry. So like 44 South's page on Facebook. Sub to our channel here if you haven't already. If you've just strolled by and you've randomly caught a live show, awesome. If you're in New Zealand and you want to get in on the giveaway, then you can do these things too. So sub to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up, peeps. Give us those thumbs on this video, please. And comment with the hashtag and your New Zealand location so that we know that you are indeed a Kiwi. I believe that's everything I said before. So like 44 South on Facebook, sub to our channel, like this video, and comment on this video with the appropriate hashtag whoop, 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 and your location in New Zealand to be in to win. Open for 7 days, guys, and we will announce the winner on our last show of the year next week.
Yes. And remember, with commenting on the video, it is after this live feed has uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
I just need to take a breather because
I'm so glad that you can like do that because it's like, oh my goodness, I'm not all here.
How much have I been tongue-tied tonight? I'm not sure I'm all here either.
You tongue-tied yourself like maybe like a few times, but not that many. You've done well.
It's always far more amusing, especially when I don't plan the tongue ties. So we've covered the juices tonight, guys. I've covered the details of the giveaway. We have talked about some very, very awesome people, some very special people to us. Jen and Russ are very, very good friends with ours and 44 South as a company and as individual personal friends have been amazing to me and Megan and the Kiwis as a whole. Supported us from day one, just as we have supported them from day one. And
yes, they've been amazing people. I will never forget Christchurch Vape Day, and they helped me out heaps. They put up little waffle things to pay for my flights to get to Christchurch Vape Day. So I'll never forget that. That's always going to be the big thing that makes them stand out as to why they're such amazing people.
That is special. We love you guys. We love you lots. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember all the bits of information. 44 South Juice, if you were wondering, is also available on the shop shelves of the Grand Vape Company in Wellington also.
Yes,
if you're like
cool.
If you happen to be strolling through Welly and you're going to go and see Mr. Potato Head, Mr. Robert Gravier, over at Grand Vape Co. and go and ogle some really high-priced shinies, he has some awesome juice on the shelves too, including 44 South. I believe the whole range is there. Not quite sure, don't quote me, but you can.
I know they have a special one.
Welly. Yeah. Oh, special?
Yeah, I know that he's got one that only he stocks. I believe it's like a pineapple lumps, if I can remember correctly. Jen, Russ, correct me if I'm wrong. But Yes, I believe he's the only one that stocks this particular flavour. I don't believe it's actually on the website, like 44 South.
Oh, yes, yes. Megan is going to talk to you. Yeah. Yes, G, just yes. Okay.
Yeah, he's a big supporter of trying to support our local
That'll
juice
make no
makers
sense.
around the
To
country.
people watching the replay. That'll make no sense.
Yeah. So explain why you. What you go yes for?
Megan's boss is home now and he's back in chat. Geraint of the dispensary had just said might have to get from 44 South into the shop in Porirua where they are, Megan's new workplace. So yes was my answer. Just yes. So if you get a random message, General Russ, then get some 44 South to Porirua because that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's like you buy from them online or you can get it on the shelf at Grand Vape Co. from Robert in Wellington. So there's very limited places to see 44 South. Of course, another place to see them is at most, if not all, of our South Island events. They aren't often able to travel as they have 3 kids. So the South Island events are where you'll see 44 South. Hopefully one day we'll get them to an event live in person at maybe even Welly. But coming up, I'm blanking, April, we will see them again. Hopefully I'll see them before that, cross fingers. But we will see 44 South in the flesh, get to hang with our friendies again at the next Christchurch Vape Day, which will be April.
She back?
Yeah, I believe you're right. The OG pineapple lumps, Megan, is only available. Oh, I did, Sarah. I didn't even click. I said Geraint's name without pausing. I did it again. Without pausing to think about it.
Just happened.
Yeah, totally. It's still easy to just call you G. You know that, right?
That's what most people do anyway.
Twisted Lumps is what the pineapple lumps juice from Grand Vape Co. is called. Twisted Lumps is the only place to purchase it from. It is not even on the website. So that is a very special, only available in the shop.
Get a special one available in your store only? Can it be this one, Jen? Oh, stop it, Megan.
You might have to have a wee chat to the bosses there, Megs. Get some 44 South. Holla. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, done the juices, done the comp. Where can you get 44 South? Links down there in the description, guys, their main website and their Facebook page. You can also find 44 South over on Instagram if you are an IG follower or Rambler on the IG. I feel like there's a bit of info I have missed. Jen, Russ, help me out here. I feel like I have missed.
The product photography was done by me.
No, you can plug yourself. Away you go. You don't need to do that. I don't need to do that for you. You can do that yourself.
No, yeah, I did a solid for Russ and Jen with the line that they have on their website, the juices and the imagery that is on, well, not the juices, the imagery, should I say, of their products. Yeah, I was quite happy to photograph for them. So, yeah, that was lots of fun to do. Then again, it's always been something that I have a passion for. I love photography and all aspects of it. So yeah, doing the product photography for them was awesome, and I was glad to have helped them out. It was the least I could have done, you know, like I mentioned earlier. So they helped me get to Christchurch. I helped them out with the product photography because that could Could have easily have set them back a pretty penny. So yes, that was pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I just got totally distracted. I've realised that I had things open that I thought I'd shut, and I was like, where is that noise coming from? And Facebook was dinging at me.
I was wondering what you were talking about. I did hear the ding earlier, but that was like hella earlier in the show, like right at the beginning, just as we gone live.
I just had messages coming there, and I was fully like, what? I'm looking at all my things open, going, what's my noises at me? Facebook was open in the background the whole show, and I didn't even realise. That's the first. Did my internet glitch? Like, wow. Oh, bless. You have a good night, Russ. We'll catch up with you later on, hun. And hopefully we will get to see Jen soon at the after party. Right, I'm just thinking of the things. I think we covered everything. Yeah, I think we've done everything. So if you guys want to get in on this NZ only comp, remember the things. Like 44 South Facebook page if you haven't already. Sub to this channel if you haven't already. Please hit the thumbs up on this video and comment on this video after the live feed with that hashtag and your location in New Zealand to be in to win. We will draw that on next week's show, the final show of the year. Our recappy highlights. Let's just have a random chat with y'all about the things. It's pretty much what next week's going to be. And we will tell you guys who has won an awesome prize pack of this limited run range of these 5 flavors that we have told you guys about tonight. Yeah, it's all good, Nick. It's all good, Nick. It was Nick messaging me. I think that's the things. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell you guys. So, if you weren't aware or you didn't catch my Instagram yesterday, me and Megan got to hang out last weekend in the fleshies.
Yes. I got to visit Mox for a change rather than her coming to visit me.
Okay. I could touch her for reals. As a birthday present to me from Megan's flatmate Penny and one of our dolls, Maxie. Miss Maxie out there. Yeah, Megs got sent to me on a flight. I got to have her and hang out for 24 hours or just over for wee little hang get together I had for my birthday weekend just gone. My birthday was last week, but I just had the wee shindig. And yeah, that's how I got the shirt from Maxie. Megan brought it down with her. And I got more awesomeness from Maxie just because, you know, you get lots of shout outs. Got me some broadside battery wraps, holla, and a stickies. More holla. I like my stickers. Stickies. So yeah, and got to hang out with the Megan, and Megan's got my heart on. That sounds so wrong.
That sounded really weird. Heart.
Yeah.
Not hard on.
That's not what I said.
That's so what I heard, though. And I'm sure that's what everyone else had heard, too.
I'm sorry, Megan, do you have a heart on right now? No, I said heart. Heart. This one. This one. Yes. Show everybody. Oh my God.
My goodness. I'm a little tangled.
It'll come out, that perfect accent of mine, won't it, Megs? Yep. Yay. Yeah, so I got to give Megan her first piece of Pounamu, which she's wearing. She actually got gifted 2 pieces. The heart she is wearing is my Christmas birthday to her, and she also has a rock the natural formation of Pounamu, which is New Zealand greenstone, which is not jade, just for clarity to you guys overseas. And yeah, she's got a raw form of it to rub and sit with and heal with, because Pounamu is a really, really strong healing stone above the healing of amethyst. So yeah, Meg's got some natural love of the mineral kind from me.
I believe the.
I'm gonna have to go back to the show and hear how it came out, because it's not.
I swear to God, that's what I heard.
Look, next you'll be telling me that you're hearing me talk about dicks instead of dicks. Like, seriously.
Yes, Lawrence. Heart.
Yeah. Meg's got a great heart on for me with her non-penis. Sorry, just like reaching the end of the review now.
Well, it wouldn't be an Ohm Kiwis show without a bit of comedy in there.
Bit of something, that's for sure. Oh, please. So yeah, we got to hang out in the flesh, and that was really cool, because we don't get to hang out very often when it's not a vape related event or anything vape connected for us for needing to be in the same city.
Even I heard it.
Okay, how do I disattach it and put it on you? I think maybe it's time to go now. We love you guys. We've got one more show of the year.
I've lost it now.
Catch us next week to hear the winner, to see more hilarity of whatever the fuck might come out of our mouths live for next week's final show of 2017. Oh, please. All right, Megan, I know you're laughing, but do your line. Say your goodbyes.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and watching. As per usual, how to find both myself and Mox is down in the description. And as always, be good to each other. Oh my God, rain!
Oh, yeah. We're losing it now. If you guys want more shits and giggles about absolutely nothing, come and join us for the after party where we're hanging out and talking shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm blanking. Research. Yeah, research the information, guys, so that you are informed, so that you can educate others correctly and advocate truthfully. We love you all. I said that slightly wrong, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, we'll be back next week for the final show of the year, and I'm gonna lose it now too. We love you guys. Don't forget to do the things if you want to get in on the comp, and we will see you guys in a week. And or hang out for the after party, and yeah, make me laugh some more and talk some more random and hear strange things come out of my mouth. Oh my God, Jonas is in the house. Stop, Jonas.
Oh.
Hustler represent. I bet you guys are giggling. Fuck, that was, yeah. Clouds, and we're out. We love y'alls. Peace.
Oh my life.
Oh my God, so on my life. And then of course we do the live. We're not quite off air yet, but we're gonna talk shit anyway while we blow our clouds to you guys. So well, you know, we're keeping it real, we're keeping it classy.
Well, we try until you say things like hard on.
And then there's comments in chat saying that you need to get laid. Oh. I can't even try and blow an O right now. Oh, there you go. There's one for y'all.
Shocking.
Yes, I remember that song well, Yeti, and it's totally what I've thought of. Do I just detach it and like hand it to Megan so she can wear my heart on? Because, you know, detachable penis. Why not? Oh, bless. Okay. Running out of juice on that one.
You've got 5 other setups there.
I know, that's why I picked up another one.
Oh, my knife.
Okay, guys, you know we does keeps it reals. For more laughs, come and join us next week to see what we come up with to the end of the year. Oh, bless. I'm just can't even blah.
Yep. That's it. Just blah.
Just blah. All right, lovelies. We love y'all. We'll see you next week for the last time this year.
Bye.